Graeme, a 1-1 draw, do you feel the draw was justified in the end?
I didn't think we deserved to lose it, although we could have done it at the end. But I think we need to do more if we're going to go and really take the initiative and win the game. Because although we played some nice stuff and we moved the ball quite well, we lacked a little bit of penetration at times. But it's a learning curve for young players playing against experienced first-team players, which is good. And they need to find a different way of obviously unsettling our opponent, rather than just being fantastic in 1v1s, which they are in their own age group. They need to find maybe another solution. And I thought the goal was kind of a really good example of that. We changed the tempo, played through, and had runners off the ball, which was a lot better. So if we can do that more often, we can show other ways of getting success.
You mentioned St Johnstone had a lot of first-team players, and so did your side as well. Do you think that helped the younger element of your squad that had so many first-team players playing alongside them?
I think there's two parts to it. There's the bit where you look at these guys who are playing first team and they obviously have good standards, they prepare properly, they play really well most of the time, and they actually maintain good standards of conduct throughout the game. They deal with the ball very well. But there's the other part where our young guys can't feel overawed as well. They need to still have that voice. They still need to have that demand. Even though these are first-team players, you can still pull them around into the right position. So it's getting that balance between being respectful of who they are and actually making sure you're getting what you need from the game. So I thought we got the balance generally quite good. But once again, we obviously hope for better and we hope for more. We hope to win the game, but we didn't quite do enough.
What was your message at half-time, and do you think it actually was relayed to the players in the second half?
We relayed it into them that we needed more penetration. We didn't actually get it. They did it after 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, we talked about specific things we wanted to see. They do it after 2 minutes, get really good success, and then go away from it because potentially they want to do something different. So that's a learning curve for them, as well as me looking at the players, that although it gets success, they have to realise that it's not unfashionable to go and penetrate off the ball. They need to run off the ball. When they did it, they got real good success, but everyone wants to play what you call good football. Always to feet, always nice and tidy, always nice and clean. Football generally isn't like that. We have to find a way also always to manipulate the odds into our favour a little bit more, and I didn't think we had enough different solutions to make that happen today.
That point keeps Rangers near the top of the table. You must be pretty happy that that point ensures that.
Do you know, we never actually set out to be at the top of the table. We set out to give our players a good challenge at the start of the season. We think we've managed that really well. The fact that we're near the top of the table is because our players have had really good standards throughout the season. They've played really well. They've been really clinical at times, and we hope that continues on until the end of the season. But our measure, as always, is could be judged against our first team players and how many we can push on towards that end. Fantastically for the reserve team group. They've been training with the first team consistently throughout the season, and that will hopefully continue for the rest of the season, and we'll judge our learning and our develop against those guys as well as in the reserve league.